Hi everyone. When I think about the topic of persons who inspires me, I thought about my mother. Maybe some people think that should write about another person instead of my mother. But after one day thinking, I think that my mother is the person who always beside me most of the hard times in my life. So we have known together for 33 years. My mother is also my best friend. She's always encouraged me and said what happened in my life. She's and my family is always beside me. Don't worry, do my best. In the worst situation, if I fail, just come with her, with my family. This is a sentence that always reminds me and it gives me the inspiration to keep moving forward. Furthermore, I want to write about my mother because I want to have a serious thought about her. It will be write down on the paper like you did when you talk about someone else. First of all, my mom is an active, outgoing, and social person. Because she has good social skills, she usually becomes a member of the leader woman board in her company or in the neighborhood when she retires. People often get good feeling of her. However, with her enthusiasm, she often gets angry and overthinks easily when she mess from something bad. She will scold and complain us and talk too much with the same thing many times. I think that actions is the same for all mother all over the world, so we can understand it. Undoubtedly, my mother and I know each other well. I realize that I have the same characteristics as her, keep my own opinions and strongly protect them. That's why we love each other, but we have had many arguments. When I work in a collateral, I was starting to choose a city for university. My mom definitely wanted me to be a teacher. So she wanted me to study at the University of Pedagogies in Hue or Da Nang. She said, you just need a job without heavy workload and your office is nearby your house. So my parents could have my family after I get married and have the children. Finally, my mother, I asked my father, help me to persuade my mother. Let me do the thing I want to do, and have no regrets in my future. On the other hand, I learned from her the way she could spend and save money for my family. My mother was an accountant. My father was a machine worker. He is a gentle and quiet person. That's the reason why my mother keeps money to spend and save them for my family. She always discusses with my father before doing something. Normally, my father doesn't have any different ideas because of her careful calculation. As an effect, I did misunderstand her when she couldn't give me more money for monthly expenditure in my university. Later that, I heard that it was hard for her to have enough money for me in Ho Chi Minh City and for my brother also in my hometown. My mother retires and my father's jobs wasn't as good as usual. Every month, My mother prepared money for me first, and then she handled others with my brother in my hometown. Even though my mother and I couldn't live together as much as we want because of her work and my studying, we often keep in touch through video chatting. I don't want to talk to her about all the bad things I met because I know she will worry more than me. Sometimes she's felt about that and asked me when she saw my face wasn't as good as usual. I learned a lot of things from her when I remembered every story we spent together. Time by time, I realized why she did, or she told me like that. The way she loves and takes care of our family, the way she saves money, the way she handles every tough time in our family. When I had a son, my mother helped me to take care of him in the first 10 months. But we had different ways. My husband and I did study a health class to have the modern knowledge for raising a child. So I must persuade my mother to read book and change her mindset about the way to raising a child. So that the way we live together, the way we love each other, we protect our own thinking, but we listen and we learn together. Thank you for listening. I'm Nancy.